What's going on, Bird Philly Carnage here, coming back. Another rebuild this time. It is, my most hated team. You know, I absolutely hate Dallas. So as much as I want them to not win the Super Bowl in the next 5 years, I kind of want them to win in year one. That way we get them off my system, just get them out of here. But I mean, taking a look here, we have just completed Super Bowl 55. Looking at some of the negotiations that we have, Jordan Lewis not interested. So kind of sucks we lose a 26-year-old corner with a star dev. Alden Smith we're gonna let walk. Xavier Rhodes as well. All these older guys. It's time for old man Sean Lee to finally hang it up. Andy Dalton, he's gonna be out of here as well. Really not too much to resign. We did fix the deal with Dak, so we will be having Dak for the remainder. Um, just kind of taking a look here at retirements. I don't know if there's anybody that retired here for Dallas, and there's not. Just Thomas Davis Sr. and Jason Peters retired, within the division. So before we even get to the offseason and free agency, we'll take a look here. We're an 81 overall, 85 offense, 77 defense. Roster wise, we got Dak, and he'll be gone. We'll still have Ben DiNucci and Garrett Gilbert as the quarterbacks that you are here on the squad. We're gonna cut Garrett Gilbert. We'll do that right now. Saves us a little more money, almost $1 million right there. Halfback, we got Zeke, Tony Pollard, and then some other guys that really won't see the field. Most likely just be practice squad, whatnot. The receiving core, phenomenal. You got Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, who, in my personal opinion, should be the number one receiver on the team over Amari Cooper. Just, Michael Gallup is one of those guys that can pretty much do all. And Amari Cooper, he pulls, the double teams and all that stuff. But, yeah, I would still have him as, the number two. And then you got CD Lamb, superstar, rookie last season, who, for some reason, Philly decided, hey, we're not going to try to trade up. And, yeah, Dallas stole him. Tight end, definitely a position of need. Dalton Schultz, Blake Jarwin, and some Sean McKeon. Offensive line, solid. They are getting up there in age. Tyron Smith there at 30. Connor Williams out of Texas, solid left guard. Hasn't really, been that guy in Dallas so far. Joe Looney, definitely going to look at replacing him. But, even if we don't replace him, we're still going to put Tyler Biadasz there as the starter just because, look at 66 overalls, and there's an 8-year age difference. So Biadasz will, upgrade a lot better. Right guard, Zach Martin, and right tackle, you got Lyle Collins. So now transitioning over to the defensive side of the ball, D-Law, 29, he's getting up there in age, but still solid. Right end, Randy Gregory, Alden Smith, we're going to let walk, who, had that off the field troubles and just didn't pan out. Antoine Woods will be there. Well, I believe he goes free agency. So definitely right end, defensive tackle, and linebackers. Linebackers are definitely going to be a neat thing in need. Van Der Esch. Really surprised that he's only a 78 overall. And Jalen Smith, solid middle, right outside linebackers there. Corners are definitely another position of need as, Diggs. We're probably we'll bump him up, most likely let him run the number 2 behind Chidobe Awuzie. And then you got Donovan Wilson and Xavier Woods, who we're going to do that first. before we advance, let's try to hammer out a deal here with Xavier Woods, just because we don't want to, really cap ourselves. And look, he's going to test out free agency anyway. So with hammering out that deal with Dak, we don't have money to spend, really. Uh, so I mean, kind of looking at it, J.C. Jackson would be great. Desmond King, uh, would be great to add to the team as well. But if we're going to bring anybody, we could go for one of the younger guys, one of the older veterans, somebody that wants less money. But I think for now we're gonna sit out free agency this year and get right to the draft. We should be picking 10, 11, something like that. So we'll get right into that. We'll make our draft pick, and we're picking at pick 10. So with that, we will kind of run through. And unfortunately, once again, the draft board is jacked up. So yeah, we're just gonna have to go with it at pick 10. So here for pick 10, we're just kind of gonna go down through. Trevor Lawrence, quarterback out of Clemson, goes to Jacksonville. Miami comes in and grabs Jamar Chase. The Falcons, Kenai Sewell. Atlanta decides to go after Micah Parsons. The Bengals grab Zach Wilson. Philly takes Rashawn Slater. Left tackle. I don't understand Philadelphia whenever it comes to drafting in Madden, as you got the Detroit Lions taking Devontae Smith, Carolina Panthers taking Kyle Pitts. Would have loved for him to still be there at 10. The Broncos grab Kwity Paye, and yeah, now we're up. Going here, pick 10. We know we need a corner. We know we need defensive line, and we also need a tight end. So maybe if Breven Jordan is there, in the second, we can go out, we can grab him. But yeah, defensive line wise, Gregory Rousseau, Carlos Basham, defensive tackling, Christian Barmore, Levi Amuzuriki, Davion Nixon, all could be, prime candidates. Linebackers could go there as well. But corner, we need some corners. So, with that, Caleb Farley, 75 overall, hidden dev out of Virginia Tech. Pair him up with Louzier. 95 speed is absolutely huge. And, he's going to come in there and he's going to be, prime position for that starting job. And that might even just let Diggs, continue in a slot position. So taking a look at the draft recap, Caleb Farley there, number 1. Then we went out. We got Breven Jordan here in the second. 6'3", hidden dev, 74 overall. Going to be, that day one starter there at tight end. That way we can go and we can get that hidden dev unlocked. And, hopefully groom him into one of the best tight ends in the league. Then we went Hasha Nazarene, strong safety out of Florida State, 71 overall, normal. Then we went Tyrell Bernard, 68 overall. He was initially a right outside linebacker, but we need a left outside on the team, so we ended up just switching his position. And then, we went DeMarcus Coles, field general out of Iowa State, 56 overall. Not the greatest, but he's going to be more of the depth, add to the team, and let him grow behind Leighton Vander Esch. So here we are, week 1, facing off the New York Giants. And right before we get into the season, don't forget to subscribe if you're new with the little bell icon on. That way, every time I post new content, you are one of the first to know. But getting in here to week one, we got the Giants. Try to come away here victorious, start off 1-0, and we get a 24-10 victory. Already some of the guys are starting to, develop nicely. Vander Esch up there to that 79. And, be nice to get some, extra speed on him. But that one tackle zone coverage is great. Rookie Hashim Nazardine up to a 72. Gets that tackle zone, play rec. So I mean, they're coming along slowly but surely. We got the 0-1 Cardinals here in week 2, and we suffer a 34-31 loss. Definitely was not expecting to have a loss so early in the season. So we got the 0-2 Panthers here in week 3, trying to send them to 0-3 to start the year, and we get a 28-17 victory. So I mean, 2-1 on the year, facing off against the 0-3 Giants. We can finally go in here, hit some upgrades, see if there's anybody that we really want to work on. Zeke, we want to get him up there to that 90 overall as quick as possible. Tony Pollard is is getting up there nicely, even though I just clicked on Donovan Wilson, but he's up to a 75 now. So, trying to work on that secondary, as quick as possible. Tony Pollard going up to that 77. Would be nice to get him up there mid 80s, especially with that speed, and he gets that +1 change of direction. Summing up this game here against the 0-3 Giants, we get a 28-24 victory. We have a chance for breakout scenario for Dak Prescott. He has the opportunity to come up here to a X Factor, needs 350 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks, and the win. So if we can pull this one off, that is going to be huge, and just 100% justify the big ass contract that he got. So the one good thing about playing the Raiders here is, with Caleb Farley, 95 speed. Yes, he does not 100% match up with Henry Ruggs, but it makes it so much closer. As the Raiders are down here, the 41-yard line. They're on our side of the ball, our side of the field, and our zones just give up a slant. The Raiders hit us with the slants cheese, 41 yards, and the touchdown. Well, alrighty. Hopefully they have the replay of this because, as you see, Dak just went 31 yards untouched until we got down to the end. So we roll right, and yeah, he's just there. Would have been nice if Breven Jordan would have turned around and got that block. Dak could have walked in easily for the touchdown. But we're here at the 2-yard line, and we need Dak to get his touchdowns. So we're gonna try some Miami slants. Try to get Breven Jordan out there a little bit. Try to get him that recognition he needs as being an early second rounder. Just try to do a little bit of something. And we don't have him, but can we fit this into CD Lamb? And he can't get in. Only pick up a 1. So we're gonna try it again. Hopefully they're out in a different coverage. Okay, they are. So now there is a good chance that Breven Jordan could be open, and he was. And we get sacked, even though I had CD Lamb coming across the middle. Nick Morrow there for the sack. So we'll just try some verts, see what we can do here, see if we can find a way to get in. As CD Lamb in for the touchdown. Let's go on the streak. So they're going 5 wide here, trying to get around the edge. We can't. We're able to get back in there. We're able to put pressure on Derek Carr, and he just throws that ball away for his first incompletion of the game. So now the big question is, can we somehow find a way to get them off the field? As we're just dropping back, and come on, get him, stop him. He picked up the first down. Damn it. How is he wide open? How is he wide open? Um, yeah. So 27 yards. Just kind of looking here. So we got the flat over here. That's good. So we got our safety help back here. As you know, Henry Ruggs just keep going. Okay. Now we just bail off. Safety drops down to take over Tyrell Williams. And is this Farley? Is this 25 Farley? It is. Farley just runs back to his zone and leaves Henry Ruggs wide open for the touchdown. There we go. There we go. Michael Gallup, corner of the end zone. Let's go. Give Dak his second passing touchdown of the day. Just a beautiful throw right up and over. And then Gallup able to get 2 feet down for the touchdown. So the Raiders are down here at the 1 yard line. They've had some, remarkable catches as we're just going to try to get Jacobs down. We got him down, third down. Now, if we can hold him to 3, that's great. I honestly just want them to score. That way we get the ball back and, gives us that opportunity to get back out there with Dak Prescott and try to, get that yardage and another touchdown as they're going to go for it here. They're going to go for it. We need to try to get pressure back here. Try to do something. Hold them. And come on. Yes, we got them stopped. Let's go. We're getting the ball back. If we go 98 yards in 34 seconds, I'll be good with it. Amari Cooper able to give us that space, call that timeout there with 14 seconds, 24 seconds left to go. All right. So we are at the 14-yard line. This is what I was really trying to say. So up here to the 45, we're just going to try it. We're going to try it. Can we have Amari Cooper? Amari? Let's go. Let's go, Amari. And he got out of bounds, but just to be safe, we're going to call the timeout because I've seen Madden screw me before whenever it comes to should be out of bounds, but we're not. So with this, we're going to send CD Lamb on a slant and bring Amari Cooper just on that drag route, really bunch the middle, as we should have Brevin Jordan, maybe? No, we got Michael Gallup in for the touchdown. Let's go. Let's extend that lead, 21-14 lead with 8 seconds to go. Dak Prescott starting the second half with 250 total yards, 219 passing, 31 rushing, and 3 touchdown passes so far in the game. And remember, we need to go and hit 350 and 4 touchdowns to go. Yep. The game doesn't mean anything now. Does not mean a single thing. Now we just need to come away with a victory. As the Raiders already coming in, starting right outside our red zone. We're going to drop Randy Gregory back in coverage, see what we can do with him, see if we can get some sort of stop. We're just going to. There we go. It works. We were going to follow the in route there, but, Derek Carr decided to throw that ball away. We got Jalen Smith now. See what we can do here. Gonna run the ball. Come on, I thought I was able to take up that block enough to let Leighton Vander Esch get in there for the TFL, but we got a 3rd and 3 here. Can we somehow find a way to get the Raiders off the field early on? They're gonna run the ball and they're gonna keep it. What? No, such bullshit. How the hell does that happen? Derek Carr in to tie this ball game up. I can't believe it. So down here in the red zone, we are going just to feed Zeke, try to get him in for the touchdown, as blocking's good, and Zeke pretty much walks it in there, all but untouched, at least till he got to the pylon for his first touchdown of the day. So it's official. Dallas' defense sucks. We haven't been able to really do anything. Can't get pressure. And yeah, Henry Ruggs goes in for his 3rd touchdown of the day. What the hell's going on with this defense? The Raiders down here at the 8-yard line already. Let's see if somehow they just dump it in over our heads again, as we're going to try to stop them here. I was expecting a run. And guess who? Henry freaking Ruggs for the 4th time today. This defense is absolutely horrible. Let's go, Brevin Jordan. Brevin Jordan in there for the touchdown. Tie this ball game up with 44 seconds to go. And honestly, it won't surprise me. Somehow Henry Ruggs goes for his 5th touchdown. All right, so here we go. We're going to overtime. Luckily, our defense actually stepped up that time around and, forced some pass breakups. Tails never fails. We win the toss. We want that ball. Try to get down the field. Let's end it with a touchdown. Don't care who, but let's get a touchdown. They're not looking good for us. 3rd and 10. We need something. Need to pick it up. Come on, Brevin Jordan. Brevin Jordan gets MVP of this game. I don't care. He's able to pick up that 1st down. And, I mean, really, we've just been running the FL cross. So far it's been working for us. And, I don't care if it's cheesy or not. I'll take it. Come on, Zeke, run.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott. That'll bring up second down.
Let's actually send Zeke on the wheel. That way, we don't get into that same situation where he doesn't want to do anything. Hit Amari. Amari can run, get a little juke, get it up there to the 50-yard line. As we're still killing clock. We're killing clock and moving within field goal range. So kind of just go down through the coach suggestion. All they want us to do is run the same thing. We're gonna switch it up to the 45 vert. Try to get in there, try to pick it up, get a good push as Zeke picks up a couple.
That's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays.
Down here at the 16-yard line, if our blocks pick up, can Zeke get down there? Zeke's down there, should have picked up another first down. He should have another first. We got first and goal. Let's try to end it. End it with Zeke. Feed the man. Let's go. Zeke. Zeke in for the touchdown. End it. Get that victory as Zeke goes in for his 50th career touchdown. So as I said, we threw that interception. And yeah, Dak does not come away with a new shiny red X factor. We lost Zach Martin. He's out for 5 weeks. So, sitting at 4-1, going into week 6, we got the Washington football team. We can go through here, quickly upgrade everybody. I didn't want that. Yeah, like I was saying, go through here, upgrade our guys. Caleb Farley goes up to a 78. We want his man up there because so far his man has been absolute dog shit. As we get +2 awareness, +1 man, and +1 press. All right, he's slowly getting there, but I would like to see more production. So coming in here, week 6 against the Washington football team, we suffer a 16-14 loss. We got the 3-2 Denver Broncos, which if you haven't, be sure to check out the Denver Broncos rebuild that I just finished up not too long ago, as we got the 45-28 victory. Awuzie comes away with player of the week, 8 tackles, 2 interceptions, and a touchdown. We have an opportunity for a breakout game. Let me guess, Awuzie. And it is. He's trying to go up there to a superstar dev. Needs to hold Atlanta to less than 150 or, get a couple picks, all that good stuff. Whatever. As we'll sim through the upgrades there, we will advance here, see about this dev trait, and we get a 31-27 victory, and he had a quiet game. Awuzie staying a star. So here at week 9, we got a big injury decision for Zach Martin. Obviously, we're going to start the backup. It's the bye week. No point to try to let him get injured anymore. And we'll check out some contracts. Michael Gallup, Leighton Vander Esch, Connor Williams. Yeah. So let's start low. Yeah, this could be ugly. Vander Esch. Try to lock him up. Needs a little more money. Michael Gallup. I mean, we do have CeeDee Lamb, so if we can't, I want to see if we can lock up Vander Esch before we get into, going after Gallup. But we're sitting here week 9. We'll advance here to week 10, up against the Vikings. And, Zach Martin's back. We can go through, upgrade our guys once again. Brevin Jordan up there to a 77 through 9 weeks of the season. We're sitting at 6-2, trying to improve to a 7-win team, and we lose 26-20. We get a breakout scenario for Hashim Nazarin. Has the opportunity to go up to a star dev, which, we can pull a star dev on him. Fantastic. We got the 4-5 Saints, and we come away 42-21. And there we go. We're at least 1 for 3 whenever it comes to dev trait scenarios so far. And, right now, we got Philly coming to town. So since we are playing Philly, you might as well just check the moments. You know, can't just let it sim out on my team, especially when there's a chance that Philly can beat Dallas. At least, I mean, I don't think I want to hope that, but I know I always want that. So it's definitely a little different. So we're gonna kind of check it out, go through the sim here as Dallas is moving the ball, gets down to the red zone, third down alert. We come away with 7. Philly moving that ball pretty easily against this Swiss cheese defense as they get the stop. 7-7 here in the second quarter, and Philly comes away with 10 with field goal. We're in the red zone, get the 14-10 lead. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. As Philly down there in the red zone once again, come away with a touchdown, 17-14 here in the second quarter, and we're able to tie it up 17 apiece here at the second half. In the red zone, come away 24-17 as Dallas has the ball once again, third down, 31-17. So this game should be over. It's kind of like the second matchup, when Philly played Dallas last year. Philly went up to a huge lead. They started spying Jalen Hurts, and it was over. As it's 31-24, Dallas gets the ball back, and time's running out. There you go. Dallas ends up beating Philly in Dallas, for the first matchup of the year. Dak 368, 2 touchdowns. Mari Cooper 8 for 145. Zeke 17 for 70. Michael Gallup only had 1 for 10. Wentz, 3, 10, and 1. So we made the decision to pull our contract offer on Michael Gallup as we got the 6-5 Washington football team, and we get a 20-14 victory. Offensive coordinator wants to talk about the Thursday night game here against the Bucks. So we're on a little bit of a win streak. Let the guys rest. It is on a short week, and we get to come in, play the Bucks, followed by the Chiefs. So it's gonna be a tough little road coming here down the stretch of things, as we're even Jordan up there to a 78, almost back up, almost up there to the 80s. We got 9-3 versus 9-3 here on Thursday night football. We suffered 26-21 loss to the reigning Super Bowl champions. We got the 7-6 Chiefs here, and we lose once again 28-20. And like I said earlier, let's come in. It's pretty fun trying to watch these, and we're playing Philly. Don't expect this on every time that we play, Philly, but is what it is. It's always fun to kind of commentate the way the scores are going. As we're down here, big third down. We need to get the stop, and Philly's just driving down the field. They take the early lead, 7-0, tied it up 7-7, 14-7 Dallas. As Philly kind of is hitting that standstill. They're hitting a brick wall now. As Philly's driving down there, third down. They went for it, and we got the ball back here, 21-7 before halftime. 21-14 at the half, and Philly was driving. We got an instant touchdown, 28-14, 28-21. We're back in the field, 35-21. I don't know what the hell's going on. We got the ball again, 41-21, 42-21, as Philly has just been turning this ball over a lot, as they're trying to at least make it somewhat respectable, and they failed to do so. They lose by 21, 42-21, as Wentz 372, Dak 314, 4 touchdowns. Zeke coming away 10 for 44, Amari 7 for 128, and the man that we're gonna let hit free agency goes 0 for 0. General manager wants to congratulate us on punching our ticket to the playoffs. We get that plus 20 morale throughout the whole thing as we're sitting at 10-5. And rest or start, we had some weekly awards there. Leighton Vander Esch, 10 tackles, 1 interception, and a touchdown. As we're sitting here, sitting pretty good. I'm never too worried about this whole rest of start thing, just because never do it. As we're trying to finish the year 11-5, and we suffer a 28-20 loss, and we get to face off against our division rivals, the Washington football team, here in the wild card. So we'll kind of take a look here, check out what their strengths are. Obviously that pass rush. Um, they got a few guys banged up, nobody worth noting. So with that, it is playoff time. We can upgrade our guys as we seem fit, and get the quick little upgrades. We got Washington, who's 9-7. We'll kind of take a look, see where the um X Factor superstars are, whatnot. As Chase Young is the X Factor, Kendall Fuller, Scary Terry, Jonathan Allen, and Brandon Sharif are all their superstars. So with that, we'll ready up. We'll go through the moments. It is year one. Don't have to pop a bear too much. As typically in these rebuilds, Dallas is one of those teams that ends up making it to the Super Bowl every time in year one. As we come away with a safety, and we were in the red zone, come away 9-0. Washington trying to move the ball, can't really do much as they keep putting the ball back to us. Still 9-0 here in the second quarter, and we're trying to come away with points. 12-0. Got the ball back here right before halftime. Can we come away with field? Yep, 15-0 as 22-0. Are we gonna have a goose egg here in the playoffs? 29-0. Washington trying to get on the board, and they finally do. 29-7. As we're just trying to cap off 32-14 now, as this game should be over unless there's a miracle. And we come away victorious, beating Washington. And we'll kind of take a look here at the little box score. Dak, almost 400 yards, 2 passing touchdowns. Jacoby Brissett is the football team's quarterback. Zeke went 14 of 57. Amari Cooper has been balling out, 7 for 1. So here in the divisional round, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who we know beat us earlier in the season. So kind of looking at the playoff picture, so the Bucs are the number 2 seed. We came in at the number 4. So if we come out victorious, we're going to either face off against Green Bay or the Rams. Over in the AFC, you got the Browns and the Titans, the Chiefs, and the Bills to finish it out. So with that, we'll take a look here at the Gameday Strategy, see what's going on with Tampa. They've been shutting down opposing running backs, solid roster top to bottom. Shaq Barrett is going to be on the injury report this week, as we'll check out, their superstar and X Factors, all that good stuff. Mike Evans, Tom Brady, Chris Godwin, Ali Marpet, Devin White, and Carlton Davis. So here we are, site is Super Bowl 55. Where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come away victorious for the first ever team to hold a home Super Bowl. As we got the ball first, we turned the ball over, or at least punted. We got a 3rd down alert. Trying to come away with 3, we could not do so, as Tampa's just driving the ball down the field. They come away with 7. We're down in the red zone, able to tie it up 7 apiece. You're 14-7 Tampa Bay. We're down here in the red zone once again. 3rd down alert, able to tie it back up at 14s as Tampa just drives the ball right down the field, 21-14. And we tied it right back up here in the first half. 28-21, 50 seconds to go in the first half, as we're trying to come away, at least cut it to a 4-point game, and we do 28-24, as 31-24 it is. We tied the ball game up at 31s apiece here in the third. Need a stop, and they got the touchdown. They got the ball back. Can Dallas come away somehow and tie this ball game up once again, as they do 38 apiece? Need a turnover. So we got the ball back. We ended up forcing them to punt the ball. There's 1:29 left to go in the fourth quarter. All we need to do is get down there for a field goal, and we turned it over. Tampa Bay down here in the red zone. They get a field goal, 41-38, and that's going to do it for us. That is going to do it, as Mike McCarthy looks happy for some reason that he just fell short of winning the second playoff game that Dallas has won in 20 years, something like that. But the Cowboys fall 41-38 as Dak threw for 500 yards. Zeke 9 for 15, but they did say that Tampa was pretty solid at stopping opposing running backs. Amari Cooper 11 for 216. What a year for Amari. So we got the Rams facing off against the Cleveland Browns in Super Bowl 56. But before that, we will check out the Pro Bowl roster as Dak Prescott comes in there at quarterback 3, Zeke at halfback 1, Amari Cooper wide receiver 2, Tyron Smith left tackle 2, Zach Martin right guard 1, La'el Collins right tackle 2. I mean, at least offensive side, we're getting there. We're getting the name out there. We're doing everything right. Jalen Smith coming out there right outside linebacker 2 as well. And yeah, that's it for the Pro Bowl. So with it being Super Bowl week, we'll check out the seasoning stats. We were the 3rd overall offense at almost 6,300 yards and the 28th overall defense, which, as we saw in that game against the Raiders, we were absolutely horrible. Dak, phenomenal year, especially post, all but getting your leg blown off. 4,300 yards, 37 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Zeke led all running backs, 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns. Receiving wise, Amari Cooper almost 1,400 yards and 8. CeeDee Lamb coming in almost 9 and 13. Brevin Jordan even making that impact, 6 and 2. Michael Gallup, see ya. Pleasure doing business with you. Defensively, Leighton Vander Esch led the way, 113 tackles, 9 TFLs, 3 sacks, 2 interceptions. Sack-wise, we had old D-Law coming in there with 9. Neville Gilmore, 5.5, and then Vander Esch and Jalen Smith both bringing in 3. Interception-wise, Leighton Vander Esch led the way, tied with Chibodi, however you say his first name, Awuzie, with 2. So we'll go through. We'll check out the season awards. Aaron Rodgers was your MVP. Dak coming in there at number 9, so he at least got his name there within the top 10 NFC wise. Aaron Rodgers led the way offensive player. Dak at 4. Zeke there at 8. Defensive player Aaron Donald. Don't believe. Well, Van Der Esch made it there at 10. Offensive rookie went to Khalil Herbert. What about Brevin Jordan? Brevin Jordan did not make the list. Micah Parsons is your defensive rookie of the year. Farley and Nazardine coming in there at 7 and 9. Best quarterback goes to Aaron Rodgers. Dak at 3. Running back goes to Zeke. Wide receiver Devontae Adams. Amari Cooper there at 2. CeeDee Lamb at 5. O-line David Bakhtiari, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, and La'el Collins there rounded it out. D-line, D-Law coming in there at 9. Linebackers, Darius Smith. And we got Van Der Esch coming in there at 9. DBs, nobody. Best kicker goes to Will Lutz with Greg Zerloin coming in there at number 6. So the Browns win their first ever Super Bowl, 19-14, over the Los Angeles Rams. Kareem Hunt was your Super Bowl MVP. And then as you see on the side, we've already went over the awards. So we have no money to spend in free agency. So with that, we'll at least, sim up, kind of look to see where we're at. We're at 2.88, and that's not going to get you anybody. So, we're going to sit this one out, and we're going to prepare for the draft. Might have a few trades coming. Don't know. We'll kind of have to see where everything fits. Try to add more, cap space to the team as we're sitting 85 overall, 93 offense, 77 defense. And just kind of looking at it, Zeke went up to his superstar. CD Lamb was already a superstar, so that's all still staying the same. Brevin Jordan comes out as a star dev defensively. Nazardine, star, and Farley comes out as a star. So the one trade that I'm looking at is probably moving Anthony Brown, 28 years old, 78 overall. We'll have to just kind of see what we can get for him. So here we are at the draft. The Eagles have the number 1 pick. I'll kind of see where they go on this one. All right, so they actually go with a cornerback this time instead of somebody from the offensive line. We'll sim up here to our pick at pick 26 and kind of take a look before we end the episode. So here we are, pick 26. Really scouted. We need a left outside linebacker. Definitely could use a center. So yeah, kind of just scouted a lot of depth. Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. We do need a left guard. So, hoping Linderbaum can still be there in the second. To at least take him. We need a right end as well on the team. So, yeah, definitely going to be some interesting picks, but we'll come around with that on the second episode. So, as you see on the screen, there are my socials, the Instagram, Twitch, and the Facebook. All the links are down below in the description. Make sure to go check those out and drop a follow. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new with the little bell icon on. That way you're alerted every time I post new content. And, you're one of the first to know. Also, do me a favor, hit that like button, drop those comments. Let me know your thoughts. Other than that, Philly's out.